Back to my channel. So if you haven't been following me on social media, apologies for not uploading yesterday. I had some real like finger issues. It sounds dodgy, but I'm pretty sure I explain it in this video as like what's been happening to me. But today I wanted to film a chatty get ready with me. You guys love my get readies with me. This is a makeup and hair tutorial. I know the hair looks like super simple, but on holiday, who can ever really be asked to get all hot and sweaty, faffing about with like extra hair? But basically this is like a appropriate makeup look, I feel, for like a holiday makeup, possibly more of like the evening with the dark eyes and just a simple nude glossy lip. So I really hope you guys enjoy. I do have a really exciting hair tutorial coming up tomorrow and one next week, so I'm dabbling into the world of makeup, so I really hope you guys are excited for that. So there'll be a double upload, obviously one that you're watching and then one tomorrow, so definitely make sure that you're subscribed and your bell is on so you're notified for when those go up. Definitely make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you love these kind of chatty get ready with me type videos, and let me know in the comments down below any other ones that you'd like to see. But yes, without further ado, if you would like to see this kind of dark, sultry, smoky evening summer holiday makeup and chat with me and listen to me rant and ramble, then please keep watching. Holy shit, it's hot in here today, everyone. Time for the kitty ears. That's when business is about to get cracking. Okay, so to begin, I can't even breathe, it. I'm gonna prep my skin. So to do that first, I'm gonna take the MAC Prep and Prime oil. I literally haven't used this in forever and I love the appearance of beauty oils underneath my skin. So I'm just gonna do like a couple of like lines or strokes, if you will, across my skin, and then just kind of taking a synthetic brush and just making sure that's all just kind of evenly spread out. Oil underneath your skin, if you kind of have like normal to dehydrated skin or like dry skin like me, really nice alternative to a moisturizer. I mean, I do obviously love to mix it up, and I do, as you guys know, hold on, love my moisturizers underneath. But I know Amrezy uses a beauty oil. Apparently she's like so against primers, although I saw on her Snapchat she's been liking that YSL one. I know that she hasn't done that in a while, but from what I remember, before that she just used like facial oils underneath, and her makeup, obviously, if you guys know, is always flawless, so I'm just trying it out, you know. Okay, once I've applied the beauty oil, I'm just gonna spray it myself with Fix Plus. Gotta get that extra hydration, and also I'm really hot and that just cooled me down. Okay, for primer, I've been loving this one. It is the NARS Radiance Primer. It has like a slightly pink undertone to it, so really nice to brighten up the skin, and it leaves such a gorgeous glow to the skin, I'm not even kidding. So I do like to apply a primer over my skincare. I don't just use the skincare as my primer, but that's just because I want my makeup to really last all day, and my skin just doesn't have like a natural adhesivity to it. So I need the primer to give me a little bit of tuck. You see that glory? Yes, that's kind of like the combination of the oil and the primer together. I'm obsessed. Okay, now for foundation, I do have a little bit of tan on that is developing, so my foundation will look a little bit darker than my face. And I'm going to be mixing two together. Now, I feel like people might be like, oh my god, why are you using that? Because it's not coming out yet. I'm taking the NYX Total Control Foundation. Today is the 31st, right? This comes out tomorrow, guys. So don't you worry. Honestly, I'm so excited for this to drop. I'm pretty sure it's the 1st of June that it comes out. Honestly, you barely need any of this foundation. They have so many colours, as I'm sure you've seen on people's Snapchats of the PR unboxings that they've been doing. So many colours, you barely need any of it. It lasts all day. It's amazing. I'm mixing the colours Caramel and True Beige together, but I'm not as dark as I usually am, so I am going to be kind of using more of the True Beige, but I really like the undertones of these. They're both really yellow and golden. Be careful though. I need to be careful though. I'm wearing white right now, so let's make sure we don't get it on our clothes. They were two like half pumps, so they equal one. And then of the caramel colour, just a couple of drops. This is like way more than enough. But I'm just gonna, look at me, what the hell? I'm just gonna take my beauty blender. Guys, see, like that's gone so far already. I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and buff that in. We are going to be going for like a darker eye today, but it's a rounded eye. And you guys know I prefer to do my skin first if I'm doing a rounded eye. So once I'm happy that that is all blended in, I'm going to take my concealer, and for that I'm going to take the Tarte Shape Tape in light to medium. I don't know why I'm using this, to be honest, because I can feel like it's really running out and it's so hard to get hold of. But I'm just going to be placing it underneath the eyes and up the bridges of my nose, just to kind of make my nose look a little bit thinner. And then I'm just going to take the same beauty blender as before and blend that in. Sorry for the miss of an upload yesterday. If you guys follow me on my socials and stuff, you know I had a little bit, I say a little bit, it was quite drastic to be honest, disaster with my fingers. I don't really think you can see from there, thank God. But basically I thought I was allergic to acrylic nails, which as a beauty blogger and guru or whatever I am, actually probably someone that just does makeup and loves a good coffee. But anyway, yeah, so I got my nails done about a month ago, just, you know, my normal place, whatever. And I came up with like a reaction at first and I was like, oh my God, maybe she was just like a little bit rough and she triggered like, because I think, you know, you get those like little cuts on the side of your fingers. When she was like filing my nails, like sometimes I'd be like, ow, like just because she was like hitting it a little bit slightly, which it was kind of like unavoidable. So I just thought that by her doing that, maybe she'd just triggered, I don't know, like a reaction type thing just because of the pain that I was in. So I didn't really think much of it because it wasn't that bad the first time I got it done. And then I went somewhere else because I was up in London. I just quickly needed some infills. Had it done again and then, oh my God, it just started to be a bit itchy and just honestly it just felt awful, and I was like, oh my God, like what's going on? Like this has happened again and maybe it's just from the time before. But then I kind of got over it and I kind of like forgot that I'd even had that reaction. By the way, I'm just going to bake and set everything with powder. I kind of forgot that I'd even had that reaction before because it kind of healed, and I don't know, I just kind of like forgot about it, you know what I mean? You just have your nails on for so long and then they've gone back to normal, whatever. So then I got infills, or like, actually maybe them like redone or whatever. God, and it was awful. Like I was waking up at 5 AM literally wanting to like scratch my fingers off. Like they were just blistering and in so much pain. So I thought, oh my God, I must be allergic to acrylics. Like I've got to get them taken off. So I went and got them taken off and got a regular gel manicure. So like this is what they are now, like my natural nails. Happened again. And almost like, not worse, but just, oh God, one of like this finger, I don't want to hold it up. You can't really see it from that far, but up close it really is, in my opinion, like just gross, like blistered and like cut down the side and all of that stuff. Yeah, it happened again. And I haven't got acrylics on. I mean, maybe it might have been because I had to go to the doctor yesterday because I banged one of my fingers and it just bled everywhere. So that's why I couldn't film. That's kind of where I'm going with this story. But honestly, like, it was awful. But I am now, I'll carry on with the story. I am now, after I've baked and kind of wiped that away, going to put a bit more powder underneath just because I'm scared that there might be a little bit of fallout. So I'm just going to leave this here. Now I'm just going to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows, and for that I'm going to take the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in, where is this? Ash Brown, to do the kind of ends and tail of my brow, and then the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade 2 through the front. And then I love to set it in place with like a lighter brow gel type thing, and for today I'm going to use the L'Oreal Brow, the L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumper in the shade Blonde. And then I'll be back, just because everyone does their eyebrows differently and I've filled them in the last couple of times and it's a little bit quicker for me to just do them off camera, but then I'll be back to finish my story. Okay, we are back. You are slightly zoomed in, and that is the look that I went for. I did one eye off just because I was suddenly like, I'm using a couple of products I've not used before, and this isn't like a first impressions or anything, so I just wanted to see the kind of best technique to do it. So I'm actually going to be taking the Natasha Denona Work and Set eyeliner, and this is in the colour brown, and I'm going to be applying this all over the lid as like our initial lid colour, whatever. Synthetic brush, because these work the best with creams. Now this one's called Work and Set, so I feel like you have to be quite quick with it. That's just the kind of impression that I got. I mean, I didn't find it very hard to blend. This is like so pigmented as well, but I'm literally just kind of taking it all the way up to my crease, and then it doesn't matter if you're a little bit like rough around the edges, because we are going to be applying shadow to help soften them and buff them out. For all of the crease colours today, I'm going to be taking the Morphe 35R palette. I literally love this palette, and I'm going to be taking this colour here, a really soft warm brown, and just using that to start to diffuse that cream in, or just like soften up the edges. So basically just applying it where we normally would, even if that cream wasn't there, but just kind of, I like to use extra circular motions after I've put like a product like this down, just to really help soften and diffuse it. Yeah, so carrying on with my story about my nails. Can you tell that I'm deeply affected by this, because I literally can't stop talking about it? But yeah, happened again with the gel manicure. Went to the doctors yesterday, and they basically said they're not going to be able to tell me exactly what it is, and I'm just going to have to do like trial and error, which is kind of annoying. But I'm just going to wait till it heals. It says I can't, he said I can't really apply much heat to it, like get my fingers really hot, so I didn't want to then go and get my gels taken off, because you know they have to like file them off. And yeah, so I'm just probably going to wait a little while till my hands heal, and then like peel them off, and then just paint them with regular polish. I'm going to just take a shade darker, and I'm going to take this colour here, and again just repeat the process but slightly lower down and sort of more into the crease, just to create this really kind of smoky effect. I wanted to go for a darker eye today. I feel like I've done a lot of light and simple summer looks, so I wanted to do something for maybe like an evening. I definitely feel more like evening vibes with this. A lot more like sultry. And then I'm going to take a flat brush and just take this corner colour here, which is a deep matte brown, and I'm basically just going to use this over the top of the gel liner that we just put down, just to make sure it's 100% like set in place and the colour is really kind of pigmented and stands out. Then I'm going to take a precise crease brush, and then I'm going to take this dark brown colour here, and I'm just going to use that again as like the final crease colour, and it's slightly darker than the one that we've used on our lid, so perfect to kind of get that final blend and make sure there's no harsh lines, and just going backwards and forwards. Just make sure it's all blended together like that. Now I did kind of want a slightly darker thing, like line going across the waterline, so I'm going to take the Marc Jacobs highliner in brown out and just really lightly just run that along the top, because we are going to be applying lashes. I just wanted a little something there, and this has a little bit of a gold glitter to it, so it's super pretty. And now I'm going to highlight my inner corner, and for that I'm going to take the Skinny Dip highlighter from Jouer, just because that's what I plan to use on my cheeks as well. So yeah, let's just pop that in here. Also, because it's such a dark look, you kind of want to brighten up your inner corner. Yay! Okay, and now I'm gonna wipe away the powder underneath our eyes, because actually there wasn't that much, well, actually really any fallout. So you can wipe that away now. We're done with you. But now I'm going to use another pencil in the waterline, and this is the NYX Golden Bronze Eye Pencil. I freaking love this. Sorry if, like, it's really hard to be on camera and do this, but I can't do it. Hold on. Okay, so that is now in the waterline, and now I'm going to take that second crease colour that we used, you know, like the bricky, ready, warm brown, and just buff that along the lower lash line. And now I'm going to take a flat brush and then that dark brown that we actually used on the lid to set that eyeliner in place and just press that up into my lower lash line. Just underneath. And then once again, taking the pencil brush, no extra product on it, just softening that out. Woo! Okay, for mascara, I am going to take the Big Shot Colossal Mascara from Maybelline. Obsessed, obsessed, obsessed. Obviously, if you don't like to wear false eyelashes on holiday, definitely make sure to give yourself a few coats of this so you get super dramatic and like voluminous lashes that you can like see through, or like so you can see against this dark shadow. But because we're going to be applying falsies, I'm just applying a light coat to the top and the bottom. But I'm obviously a bit more generous on the bottom because I want them to be more like visible. And I don't apply fake bottom lashes, so yes. Okay, I'm just going to like leave that mascara dot for now. But for lashes, I'm going to take these. These are the Melrose lashes from Backstage Beauty. And they are super rounded and super fluffy, and if I could find my lash glue, I totally apply them. So like I said, they are super rounded and super wispy. I think they're kind of dupes for the Lily Miami lashes. So if you know what those look like, these are super similar and just as good a quality. So I'm just gonna apply these and then I'll be right back. So these are the finished eyes with the lashes on. I really love the shape of them. I don't think they're too dramatic, so you can't see what's going on the top. And they're super fluttery and wispy and really complement the eyes, so loving them. And now we can move back on to the face. Okay, so to warm up our complexion, I'm going to take the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark on a big, what is this? This is a Sigma tapered face brush. And just use this to warm up the skin. Not to like contour as much, just give our skin a bit of warmth. Okay, to contour, I am going to take the contour pan called Bad Habit from Makeup Geek and just really lightly use this to define our cheeks a bit more. And then I like to buff kind of upwards to blend it into the bronzer, as you can see. Just think it gives you a bit more like definition on your cheekbones. For blusher, I am going to take the Too Faced, is it the, Papa Don't Peach blusher. I've been really reaching for this and loving this at the moment, mainly because it smells so good. But I'm just going to apply this. Oh my god, honestly smells so yummy. It just has the perfect amount of like peach and pink balance, and I'm loving that. And now for highlighter, I'm again, like I said earlier, taking the Jouer Skinny Dip Powder Highlighter. I've been loving this at the moment. If you saw my last tutorial, I was literally blown away by it. They're so creamy and pigmented. I'm just gonna apply that to the tops of my cheekbones. Sorry about this right now. I know you're probably thinking what just happened, but I am so hot. Like, my makeup will start coming off in a minute, so I'm just preparing for the worst. So I'm just gonna apply that up here and then just on the tip of my nose. And I will come back and do my Cupid's bow. Right, so let's wipe this away. So for the lip, I wanted to kind of go nude. I feel like a lot of my other makeup looks, I've done a bit of like a more simple eye and a colourful lip, like I said earlier. And for this, I feel like the eyes are quite dramatic. So like I said, just wanted to keep something simple on the lip. I'm going to be taking two products from Buxom. One is the Full On Lip Cream in White Russian, which is a lot more pigmented, but I kind of wanted it to be like a little bit glossy. So I've got the Samantha Full On Lip Cream to put on the top. And then like I said, I'm just going in with the Samantha gloss on top just for some extra, you know, gloss. And that is the makeup all done. Now we can move on to hair. Okay, so for hair, this is like my natural hair, just like air dried. Yeah, Hermione Granger vibes, I know. So I'm gonna separate my hair. I'm feeling like a sleeky, straight kind of thing. So I'm just gonna separate my hair into sections because that's the easiest way for me personally to be able to straighten my hair. I can't just give it the once over in one big layer because otherwise it's just not effective. Actually, hold on, I'm gonna take my hoops out for this because I feel like I'm about to fight a bitch. Hold my hoops! But it's just easy to brush so I don't like catch them. I'm just gonna brush through them. So the straighteners I'm gonna be using are these ones from BELLAMI. I think they're kind of new. They actually are straighteners. Then you can lock them together, lock them in place, and then they're a curler. So these are like perfect for when you're going on holiday. And I always do leave my discount codes and the link to shop anything BELLAMI down below. So if you like the look of these, I'd check them out. I think they were kind of new. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and straighten my hair. These little wispy bits are the freaking worst. So once you've straightened your hair, I'm actually just gonna, it's gonna be quite a simple straight look. I think I wanted to go for an updo, but now I'm kind of thinking I want my hair down. So I'm just gonna take these two like front fringy bits that would be a fringe, and then I'm just gonna tuck it behind my ear and then take a slide and just pin that like in place. And same again on this side, just taking like a big kind of front bang fringy bit. Put the other stuff behind the back of your head and then tuck it and clip it in place. But then with like the rest of my hair, I'm just gonna like brush it back so it's not in the same middle parting. And then just bring it forward like this, so something super like sleek, like so. And then I'm gonna take some Shockwaves hairspray and just use that to really lock that in place. So something kind of easy and sophisticated. So now the hoops can go back on. The fight's over, guys. And this is the finished makeup and hair. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Definitely make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comments down below any future videos that you want to see, and let me know if you're excited in the comments for the hair tutorials coming, if that's something that you're looking forward to. I did also suggest on Twitter the other day another type of video that I wanted to do for like Sundays, which was kind of like a topic or discussion type video, something a lot more laid back. So again, let me know in the comments if that's also something that you'd like to see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you soon. It'll be tomorrow, but bye!